Once upon a time, in a small village called Pleasureton, there lived a beautiful young woman named Luna. Luna was well known for her radiant smile, sparkling eyes, and her love for adventure. She was a free spirit who enjoyed trying new things and pushing her boundaries. The village folk admired her bravery and zest for life. One day, Luna was exploring the village market when she stumbled upon a mysterious stall. It was run by a charming man named Victor, who claimed to have a magical elixir that could make any woman fall in love with the first man she saw after drinking it. Intrigued by the potion's claim, Luna decided to give it a try. Victor handed her a small vial filled with a shimmering, iridescent liquid. He instructed her to drink it and then go home, promising that she would experience an unforgettable night. Luna paid him and took the potion, feeling both excited and nervous about what was to come. As soon as Luna arrived home, she felt an uncontrollable urge to look at herself in the mirror. As she gazed at her reflection, she was shocked to see her eyes begin to sparkle and her cheeks flush with desire. She couldn't believe the potion was already taking effect. In that very moment, she heard a knock on her door. Her heart racing, she opened it to find her neighbor, Max, standing there. Max was a handsome and kind-hearted man, but Luna had never thought of him in a romantic way. However, as soon as their eyes met, she felt an overwhelming attraction to him. Max couldn't help but notice the change in Luna's demeanor. Her eyes were fixed on his face, and her breathing was heavy. Unable to resist the magnetic pull between them, they began to kiss passionately. As their lips locked, Max felt a strange sensation building up inside him. He couldn't hold back any longer and released a burst of facial jizz onto Luna's face. Luna's eyes widened in shock, but instead of being repulsed, she found herself loving every moment. The warm, sticky liquid felt strange yet delightful on her skin, and she couldn't help but feel an intense pleasure she had never experienced before. The potion's effects had made her crave the facial jizz, and she couldn't get enough of it. As Max continued to apply the facial jizz to Luna's face, she felt an incredible sensation spreading through her body. Her skin tingled and her heart raced with excitement. The more facial jizz Max applied, the more Luna felt an uncontrollable desire to be with him. Their passionate night continued, and with every layer of facial jizz, Luna's love for Max grew stronger. They explored each other's bodies, discovering new pleasures and heights of ecstasy. Luna found herself moaning and writhing in pleasure, completely enraptured by the power of the facial jizz. As the sun began to rise, Max and Luna lay in each other's arms, exhausted but content. The potion's effects had worn off, but Luna's love for Max remained. She realized that the facial jizz had brought them closer than she ever imagined possible. From that day on, Luna and Max's love story became the talk of the village. The villagers marveled at the power of the facial jizz and how it had brought two people together. And while some may have seen their love as unconventional, Luna and Max knew that their bond was stronger than anything they had ever experienced. In Pleasureton, the secret of women loving facial jizz spread far and wide, and soon it became a cherished part of the villagers' sexual culture. People began to explore and embrace the pleasure that came with facial jizz as they discovered new ways to incorporate it into their intimate relationships. In the years that followed, the village became a place where people from all over the world came to learn about the power of facial jizz and to experience its transformative effects on their own love lives. Pleasureton was now known as a hub of sexual innovation, where traditional norms were cast aside in favor of new, exciting, and intimate experiences. Luna and Max's love story also inspired others to be more open-minded and adventurous in their relationships. They became symbols of the power of love and the magic that could be found in unexpected places. As word spread, people began to understand that love and desire knew no boundaries, and that the most extraordinary connections could be forged through the most unconventional means. The village of Pleasureton continued to flourish, with love and passion blooming in every corner. And while the potion that brought Luna and Max together was indeed magical, it was the courage to embrace their desires and the strength of their love that truly made their story a fairy tale for the ages. In the end, the village's embrace of the power of facial jizz served as a reminder that love, like life, is a journey filled with endless possibilities. And as long as people were willing to explore their desires and open themselves up to new experiences, they would continue to discover the true depths of human connection and the incredible power of love.
Please subscribe to my channel Lessons of Life and press the bell notification icon.